We're going to go to college basketball. Now, I'm not going to give you every single game because there's 50, 60 games probably on the board for tomorrow. I do love tomorrow's slate. Tomorrow, I mean, you go check out what we got on the site for tomorrow because, so many games to choose from. I'll probably be on the morning show to give you guys more of those smaller school games. But we're going to give you guys the New Era Classic games here. I'll break some of those down. The first one, obviously, I have it up here. Creighton plus 4.5 on the road against Baylor, or not on the road. This is out in Vegas in our backyard here. At the end of the day, when you look at this Baylor squad, they're about 8 guys deep. A lot better of squads have ran through this Baylor program, a lot deeper teams. Obviously, losing a piece like Edgecombe to the draft. They're still rebuilding. Creighton, on the other hand, has lost a couple pieces well to the draft. But I'm taking the plus 4.5. They've been competitive enough this year. I also probably like the over in this game, over the 153.5. This one, though, the reason why I stayed away from the total, it's going to be who's going to dictate their pace. I think Baylor's going to try to slow Creighton down and not have success. Creighton's still able to knock the 3 down. They have this kid from Howard who just transferred in, big 6'7" kid, able to shoot the 3. I like Creighton plus 4.5 here. We'll take the points. This next one is probably the my most intriguing matchup I'm looking forward to here. Syracuse versus Houston. Obviously, Houston runner-ups there at the national championship game last year against Florida. A defensive juggernaut. Still got guys like Milo Suzanne and Sharp that are just deadly from the outside and play great perimeter defense. Obviously, I was looking Houston's way, but this year I already lost a couple of the pieces off last year's squad. I was expecting them to play a lot better there against Auburn with a first-year coach, only 3rd game, I think that was, under his belt. And, it was just I think that was. Sorry, I keep having these technical difficulties, guys. I was talking about basically the Auburn-Houston game and how that's gotten me off wanting to lay anything with Houston, especially now double digits. Now, is Syracuse as good as an Auburn team? We don't know yet. It's still super early in the year. But if you look at their roster, they're about 11 deep, 5 to 6 guys over 6'8". Obviously, we like the highly touted kid there, Kion Anthony, Carmelo's son. He's been looking, like a gamer, like a straight-up scorer, plays exactly like his father. But I think 11.5 is just too much here. I think Syracuse has the athletes to hang with Houston here, and we're taking Syracuse here, plus 11.5. That one I'm not minding a plus 600 sprinkle on the money line. Why not? I think Syracuse has the athletes to hang here. On to the next game. We got those Oregon Ducks taking on Auburn here. We were just talking about Auburn and how they kind of showed up there against Houston and played a lot better than I was expecting. Now, can they show up here against Biddle and this Oregon squad? I don't know, but I will take the points here with Auburn. I think, again, just have played a little tougher competition out the gate, showed what they could do against Houston, which is a defensive team. I don't think Oregon's going to play as great a defense as Houston will. I can only look Auburn's way, plus the 4. Just checking some of this stuff out here. Yep, Auburn plus the 4. Just rolling right along, boys, rolling right along. All right, next game. We got Gonzaga minus 3.5 against Alabama. Another great matchup here. Alabama's been out the gate dropping 85, 90 points a night. Plenty of offense coming out of them. That's why we see this total here, 173.5. But there's no way I'm stepping in front of Gonzaga. EK and the rest of this squad, they're deep as well. They got 10 guys they can roll out at any given time. Multiple big men that can shoot the outside shot. I got to look at Gonzaga here, minus the 3.5. This is a potential Final Four team in my eyes. Really impressed with Gonzaga out the gate. They've been covering spreads to massive spreads. Pick here, Gonzaga, minus 3.5. This one might only rise. And then the final college game I'm going to break down here is the final game of the night. UNLV taking on, I dropped it. Oh, man. UNLV, brain fart here. UNLV is playing ugly. This is ugly. Night 1, Maryland, and I knew that. Sorry, guys. At the end of the day, I was looking UNLV's way. I was not impressed with Maryland's lineup. Again, they've lost some pieces. Angel Reese's brother is now gone. He's in the pros or the G League. Obviously, Derek Queen is gone. And I don't know. I'm not impressed with what they've brought in. UNLV, on the other hand, has brought in the Alabama transfer, the big 7-footer Steve in there. Obviously, they just beat Memphis outright. That was a nice one there for the coach there to win against his former squad there against Memphis. I think UNLV has enough to win this game outright. At a 2.5 point dog, it just shows you Vegas sees what I see. They might possibly win this one outright. We'll take the plus 2.5 with the UNLV Rebels. And of course, that's just 5-6 games I broke down from this New Era Classic. There's actually other New Era Classic games I didn't even get into. Again, morning show, check it out. We'll have a lot more stuff here. This is just giving you guys what's up. I think that's DeAndre. Yes, we got DeAndre in the chat. What is up? He says, only lost by 1 to Houston. They haven't been covering double-digit spread. We've seen Oregon State struggling with free throw. Yeah, he likes UNLV. He says, what do I think? I'm sorry, man. I'm new to this, DeAndre, man. I'm trying to read all these comments and get everything going with the show as well. Only lost by 1 to Houston. Covering double-digit spread. We've seen Oregon State keep free throws. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's wanting to fade Oregon with me. So let's do it. Let's fade Oregon. Maryland's slight favorite. I don't think Maryland is good this season. This isn't the same team from last year. I agree. Yeah, I've said that earlier. Lost a bunch. Angel Reese's brother, the power forward, and then obviously Derek Queen. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're a couple years away probably from bringing some serious kids in, or, the young core that they got now. But yeah, that's college basketball basically for you.